Drones. Why do we have them and are they effective? You may have heard of drones increasingly being used in the war on terror. This presentation will highlight the use and controversy of drones being used in Pakistan and elsewhere in the war on terror. Drones, also known as unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs for short, are unmanned aircraft that can be used for various types of tasks for use in both the military and private sectors. Drones allow an operator to observe or accomplish various tasks from a remote location without having to physically be in the aircraft, making it a popular resource for the military. Drones have played an increasingly large role in the United States military strategy. The use of drones has developed over the years as the technology has improved. The military is able to conduct reconnaissance and airstrikes without endangering personnel, which is one of the major advantages of the newer technology. This allows less military to be stationed overseas. The missiles and other weaponry on board the aircraft have the ability to strike a specific room in a building, a single automobile, or an individual. The aircraft is loaded with sophisticated equipment and weaponry to help the military achieve its various missions. They are also able to fly over 32 hours and up to an altitude of over 60,000 feet, making them invisible to people down below. Drone strikes began in northwest Pakistan and tribal areas along the Afghan border under the Bush administration, and then has since increased under the current Obama administration as a means of suppressing ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and Taliban forces while keeping troops out of harm's way. The government's claim is that the airstrikes are swift and accurate and allow our military men and women to operate in a safe manner while conducting important missions. According to a CIA report, the airstrikes conducted between May 2010 and August 2011 killed over 600 militants. According to an article from CNN, outgoing CIA Director Leon Panetta has called the drones very effective in Pakistan. Very frankly, he says, it's the only game in town in terms of confronting and trying to disrupt the Al-Qaeda leadership, he said in 2009. Many across the world have applauded the drone strikes as an effective means of eliminating militants from multiple terrorist organizations. The U.S. military has claimed that the use of drones has helped eliminate hundreds of dangerous terrorists and has halted many parts of terrorism networks, including supplies, training camps, and more, making our homeland and the rest of the world a safer place. As always, there are drawbacks to the use of drones, and many people argue that the use of drones violates international war laws. According to the Bureau of Investigative Journalism, 363 drone strikes in Pakistan have killed between 2,634 and 3,468 people, including 473 to 893 civilians. Other reports, such as the one that you can see on the screen, show different totals as they're just estimates. Civilian deaths have been in large part a major concern of the drone strikes, usually the result of what the military calls collateral damage. In October 2013, a Pakistani teenager spoke at a congressional briefing on Capitol Hill about an instance where he, his sister, and grandmother were out picking okra when a drone fired several missiles to the area, killing his grandmother and injuring the others. This same type of story can be repeated for many other Pakistani citizens where innocent men, women, and even children have been injured or killed by the strikes. Concerns have been brought out against the government about the drones program's oversight. There is little oversight as to how many of the missions and programs operate, meaning that the use of drones may be abused in some instances. Deaths are not always able to be confirmed, which is why a lot of the death figures are estimates only and are not precise figures. Nobody truly knows the amount of people killed using drone strikes, and many victims are not able to be identified by the drones before and after the strikes, meaning that the government doesn't always know if it was actually the intended target. Another controversy is the majority of the time it is hard to confirm which and how many militants were killed. According to CodePink.org, a site that denounces the use of drones, stated that drone operations directed largely by the CIA lack necessary transparency and accountability. Others have argued that the use of drones outside a conventional war zone, such as is used in Pakistan, violates international laws, while at the same time other groups argue that it is strictly in the defense of the nation and a reduction of the terrorists. So, as you can see, there's a lot of controversy over the use of drones. They have indeed been proven to help in critical missions, including the capture of Osama bin Laden in Pakistan, as well as other high-profile targets. They've been able to help eliminate dangerous terrorists and work to dismantle their networks. They've helped bring more troops back to the United States out of harm's way. But, on the contrary, innocent lives have been taken, as previously discussed. Deaths are hard to confirm, and the result of strikes sometimes outweigh the positive benefits. Everyone can agree that the dangerous militants should be eliminated. The methods used to accomplish this, however, are largely debatable. Are there other possible ways that we can take out terrorist targets, or is this really the best solution for our nation? The questions that we have left to ask are whether we should continue using drone strikes as a means of neutralizing militants, with the associated consequences of possibly taking innocent lives. Will more innocent lives be taken by terrorist acts if we don't use the drones? It's another question to think about, and it is just really a large philosophical debate that will continue for many years as the program continues to grow and as other nations adopt this same technology. And thank you very much for watching. That's the end of the slide.